to get their momentum going again.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Steve Young. This is for his running back, Tomlinson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gut. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the points that they just had against them.
Young to throw it. Flushed out right. Young into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Young looks to throw on 1st down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Caught out left side by Robinson. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be brought down to the other side of midfield at the 43. Burrow on 3rd down. He finds Watson complete. And he will have the Steelers' 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. complete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 54 yards away. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Gun. Close. 11.
Burrow will throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
11 coming.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
12. Hey, we got to go score.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gotta go.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9. Burrow checks this one down to Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Robinson's got it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Dancing to his left. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
11.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And he comes back with one complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown. Ryan Robinson Jr. for 6 yards away. And the Steelers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
On 3rd down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tomlinson again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They go again to Tomlinson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They can...
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Mean Joe Green, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. Third and long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And now here's a man who punted collegially in this stadium for the Pitt Panthers, Andy Lee, to kick it away. .51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
11 empty.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on second and 8. Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
For the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes. Was their partner? Think about it this way. The whole thing coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. To the air again, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 25 on second down, Burrow. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
You said 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
On first down, it's Parsons. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Right side to Watson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go,
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Come on, dude.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And going deep for Hill. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Out to his left. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime,
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Check pass. Read alert. Pass and streak.
On first down, Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got a more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hurts going to keep it again. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass.
And for the 4th time
God
it's
damn, man.
Derwin James with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this 2nd half. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. On 2nd down and 4. Burrow to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
12. 11.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he overshot there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
11. 12.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Parsons. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
11.
And Burrow going to throw again. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Donald Parham, 45 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. All squared out at 13-all as he sends this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Yeah,
and this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go, nigga.
By Jeff Okudah. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll run on 1st down. Parsons fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Parsons. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Up the middle they go. Parsons down right around the 25. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up one more time off the clock.
11 coming.
On 2nd down now. It's Parsons, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Tucker's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final step.
Ooh, Lord, have mercy.
Here with a victory.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So the offense back out now, coming off its 1st interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert.
nigga.
And that'll keep the drive alive. And a fun, close ball game comes.